What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Nick, and today we are talking about the new first ever African American woman to ever win Big Brother in history. This is about to be so good. Okay, so hear me out. Yesterday, was it yesterday? I feel like that happened so quick. I think it was yesterday. Yesterday, Hale became the first African-American woman to win Big Brother in history. That's kind of crazy in 24 years. Ridiculous. And we had our first African-American male to win it last year. See, this is what happens when you start actually putting things, making stuff 50-50 instead of throwing two, people of color in there. You know what I'm saying? When you just throw two in there, the odds ain't, in our favor much, you know what I'm saying? But just over the years on Big Brother, if you know it, especially for the black one, they have been ostracized, bullied, called names, all this stuff, and they're usually booted out the front door. Taylor, who did have 3 competition wins under her belt, I actually don't even remember the third one, but she did have 2 HOHs, and she might have won a power of veto too. But she was going against Monty. Monty took Taylor to final 2. Thank you so much, Monty. You misogynistic piece of trash. Thank you so much for taking her to final 2, because we knew you was going to lose to the jury, but you didn't know that. Good job. You should have took your best friend. So not only did you cut him for Taylor, you lost by a vote of 8-1, and that one was your friend that you cut. You gotta feel stupid right now, and I hope you do.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
But Taylor was bullied in that house. I touched on this in my very first video that I talked about. Taylor was bullied, ostracized. There was so much misogynistic comments made towards her. It was the microaggression. It was just so much that she had to overcome, and she gave one of the greatest speech. She gave the greatest speech in Big Brother history. I don't care who. And it came from 2 people, her and Davon. But Taylor Hale yesterday gave the best speech I've ever heard. It was giving Michelle Obama kind of speech. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can tell that she speaks for a living. Like that was, her thing in pageantry. Like, she did that, you know what I'm saying? And she did that so well, and she blew Monty out of the water. She answered her questions very well, and she got up there and she spoke from a different perspective, because a lot of people, except the jury members, now that they got the boot, they know what she went through in that house. She was accused of using somebody's mental health against them in the game. She was accused of, completely untrue. She was literally told that she's using somebody's sick mother as a play in the game, when in fact, when they were upstairs calling her a bad person, she was praying for this person's mother and said she doesn't even care about game. That is wild to me. And now she's paying them dust. I love it. I love it. And then you got America's favorite player. So we all know Taylor also, as well as a bunch of minorities in that house, were kind of grouped together, thought to be the Cookout, which was an all-black alliance formed for a great purpose, where Kyle wanted to form it with no concrete evidence. He just did what usually a lot of white people do that have that unconscious biasness towards black people do, and he just grouped them together because of the color of their skin and their background. And to be fair, because I see a whole lot of KKK Kyle trending, and I don't think Kyle is racist. I think he is just not educated. And Indy touched on that. He is just not educated. I don't think that this is what I want Kyle to do. Kyle has a very big TikTok following. He has Twitter, Instagram. I want to see how he progresses now. Because he seemed very apologetic on camera and everything. He wanted to learn about our history and the backgrounds and where people come from, the walks of life. He wanted to learn this stuff. So if you're serious about it, then you go on your TikToks and where your big following is, and you stand up against this stuff and you talk about it, you know what I'm saying, on your own to that kind of a platform. Because the problem is now you wheel in that kind of a fan base now, whether you want to or not. You might not even be racist, but now you have brought those people in. But back to Taylor. Taylor gave that freaking I salute you, just amazing, crazy, elegant, poised speech that she gave. And Monty, in my opinion, lost right away. There was no chance for him to win that. She had some of the women just almost shedding tears, and like I said before, she's been called she's been called a bitch so much by the black men in the house. Like, it's been crazy. And in my personal opinion, yes, Monty won more HOHs. Turner won more HOHs. Taylor won 2 HOHs. But her fight in the house was way bigger than them competitions. They were way bigger than them competitions. And I think that she said it, resiliency. She is the face of Big Brother. You know, I think she is now. She is the face of Big Brother. You had to be a certain kind of way, you know, on Big Brother to win. And she changed that. So now, I think moving forward, everybody who is going to be in the Big Brother house can say, I can win this way. I can win this way. She was on the block 6 times. Like, are you out of your mind? They kept her on the... Let me tell you what's even more crazy, because it's about to piss me off right here before I raise my blood sugar and all that stuff get high. Y'all know I'm a diabetic now. Listen, what made me mad was America's favorite player, Taylor, won that. We knew she was going to win. She got an endorsement from Lay's potato chips. We knew she was going to win. The top 3 vote getters was Taylor, Michael, and Kyle. Let me tell you why that is a problem to me. Number 1, Kyle was the one that had all of the racism stuff towards him, and that ultimately got him put out of the house. Number 2, Michael was a phenomenal player, but Michael played a huge part in that too, by keeping that a secret and using that as a game move. See, I think the difference is with Kyle and Michael, and this might sound crazy, but I think Michael is educated on it, and I think Kyle is not. So it makes Michael look even worse because he kept that information, you know what I'm saying, in a way, as a game move. But you know what I'm saying? You're in the game, you really don't know. But I'm just saying, I don't think either one of those dudes are racist, but I'm just saying. Even though Kyle did say his grandmother was racist, I don't know why you would go in the Big Brother house and spill that kind of tea. If she was racist, you should just let her be what she was going to be. So that don't really help your case, but regardless. And it was Taylor. And what I think happened is when he got evicted, I think that a certain silent majority wanted Kyle to win. And it didn't happen. It didn't happen. Taylor won both. And the people that tried to get her out since week, 3? Y'all look stupid. Now, Paloma didn't even come to the finale. You ain't even get an invitation. That's how irrelevant you was. So I just want to say, man, I'm so happy that turned out that way. Everybody is excited about it. Big Brother 24 started out, it was the worst season probably that I was ever looking at. Like, it was the worst season at first, and then it ended up being the best season because of how it turned out at the end. We all were rooting for the underdog, and the underdog won 6 times on the block. Black African-American woman, she had to take everything to the chest, and she won 8-1. Crazy. Taylor, congratulations.